and still the IBF Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Fanlong Meng. He stopped Frank Buglioni in the 5th round. Lead right, lead left. From the southpaw stance, just put a nasty gash. That was a nasty gash. Nasty gash. The referee, I thought the referee could stop a fight, but he was choosing to let the doctor say the cut. The cut, like I said, was like bad, like right below the eyebrow, I guess the skull, little eye socket. It was like, it's not the eyebrow, but it was on the bone part. The referee stopped it like at the 150 something in the 5th round. The doctor did. I didn't know the doctor could put any type of aid or treatment towards the fighter, because I see most doctors, they just pat it, clean it, get the blood out the way. This doctor put some type of liquid from a bottle and dabbed his cut. After she wiped it and examined it, she did that liquid, dabbed his cut. I didn't know a doctor could do that, but then she sent them out. Then like maybe another nice left right on that cut, and the ref stopped it again, and doctor, he was kind of like telling the doctor, like, doctor, come on, dude, like, stop this fucking fight, stop trying to let this guy go forward. You could tell she was kind of like being coaxed by Frank. Come on. But the referee was like, nah, this needs to stop. Like, the first out of the 5 rounds this fight was, this was a fight I found very interesting because, for those who do know and have been subscribed to the Double RT Boxing Show, that's what this type of fight is, what this show is about. We cover, for the new viewers who just happen to stumble upon a Frank Buglioni event, you're like, ooh, Frank, I like Frank, and you stumble across this video, the Double RT Boxing Show, with me, your host, Mr.A. This show is about the rankings, not just the champions and the top 2 or 3. We cover all the top 15, 7s versus 12, so when they get the opportunities, we have some knowledge of them, so it's just not a boring ass fight. That's what the Double RT Boxing Show is about, a fan driven show hosted by a fan. It's your boxing show. I'm just a host. So round 1 out of the round 5 to me was the only one you could go 50-50 on. At least that's how I chose to Meng, because Meng was back foot boxing. Frank was putting the pressure on, but to me, Meng was picking him off. Frank landed some decent shots, but you could see it was more Meng doing what he wanted to do, while Frank was trying to make himself be felt. It was Meng doing better at what he wanted to do than Frank was doing better at what he wanted to do. And like I said, the more counter shots, clean shots were Meng, and Frank landed some cool body shots here and there. But round 2, the back foot counter really started cooking up by Meng, the right hand and the little check hooks. Round 3, Frank Buglioni's coach gave him the perfect advice. He's like, hey, you need to put the pressure on the guy. This guy, he's just picking you up. He's just countering you. And that's what we talked about in the breakdown prediction. Like I said, I was looking forward to this fight because, one, I'm a fan just like yourself. I cover the rankings. I seen the name Fanlong Meng. I like the rankings. I like boxing. I like everyone getting a shot. But who the fuck is he? This is my first time seeing him. Researched him, saw his style. Like, oh, that's gonna be trouble for Frank. I picked him to win the fight. I said, and just like, excuse me, we talked that he's gonna move too much. Set Frank's feet, and he's gonna just pick him apart. With the bolo shot, the bolo uppercut, which he was landing. Frank was coming in, and he'll throw that up. The little uppercut, like a little twist and uppercut. He was landing an uppercut with the left, a straight left. He was picking, and then in round 4, he came out like Frank was trying to put the pressure on him. In round 4, Meng just put the fucking beat down for that moment of that fight. Just Hitting Frank with check left hooks, lead rights, pumping the jab out, busted Frank's nose. I said busted his eye in the 5th, but round 4 was a good beatdown. So like for myself, a first live viewing or first up to date fight of Meng. Like I said, I watched his researching. I researched this fight, so that's how I knew of him. Only besides seeing his name in the rankings, just like you, I now know who the hell Fanlong Meng is. The style it's not who you fight. A lot of people get stuck on resumes. Yeah, resumes may help. To me, resumes help determine chin factor. That's what resumes determine, chin factor. You know, because a style is going to be a style in the ring. You know, you can never determine the bright lights how they might freeze, but you look at the style, and then obviously when they fight a resume, how good is their shield protection? Can it take a punch? But their style is going to match the other person's style. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. If you're a new viewer, hope you become a new subscriber. Tune in right here on the Double RT Boxing Show.